Good morning. My name is Nate, and I'm going to take us on a tour of this 2014 Carrera 4S. This car has just under 52,000 miles, and it's been with a total of 4 owners. It was optioned with a couple fun things, most notably the sport exhaust system, as well as heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and I'm sure a few other things that you can view on the build sheet. Since the current owner bought the car in 2022, it's really been well taken care of. So over the last 10,000 miles, this car has had all of its fluids changed, inclusive of the PDK automatic transmission, differentials, and all-wheel drive clutch fluid. Not to mention engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, etc. In preparation for the sale, the car got new tires, a nice set of Continental Extreme contacts. These are a great tire for this car. I've spent about 50 miles, maybe a little bit more time behind the wheel here. This is an absolute pleasure to drive. So again, the owner's taken really nice care of it. There are a few blemishes that do exist, and I'm going to point those out in this video. The car received a paint correction in October of 2023. At that time, it was also ceramic coated, and paint protection film has been applied around the front of the car, on the front bumper cover here, headlight lenses, and mirror caps. So you can see where the paint protection film stops kind of midway up the hood. And as far as blemishes go, I'm going to start here on the hood. There is a chip about a 1/4 inch in length, kind of right in the center of the hood, surrounded by a few smaller ones. And I would say this area here has, the most notable blemishes of anywhere on the car. Moving down, there are some blemishes in the paint protection film around the badge here. You can see where some of the edges are lifting. And down low, kind of same thing, a few blemishes in the PPF. You kind of see the seam. And here to the lower right of the license plate, this is probably the worst area where the paint protection film is lifting. The wheel wells and around the wheels are pretty remarkably clean, and the wheels themselves are in really nice condition. Paint protection film has done a nice job protecting the mirror caps here. And both A-pillars and above the windshield are pretty clean as well. The other area to note on this car, as far as blemishes go, is the areas in front of the rear wheels. So these have a number of chips, some of which are in the paint protection film, some of them are in the paint itself. And this is kind of the wear that you would expect for something that's been driven about 50,000 miles. Moving around back, This area, as you would expect, is pretty clean. One thing to note, both taillights have a little bit of chipping or just an imperfection on their bottom edge. Now we're moving to the passenger side of the car, and this is another area that has, a few chips consistent with mileage. Areas like the door handles, though, are free of any major scratches. Same thing with the edges of the doors. There's a chip that has been touched up below the passenger door here. I'll try my best to show that. But the passenger door is free of all blemishes. Give a close-up of that mirror housing here. So that about covers the exterior. Now let's go ahead and step inside the car. The interior has been really well kept. And this was optioned with an Alcantara headliner, which is in nice shape, as you can see, as well as this has the tilt and slide sunroof. All of the buttons and the center console area, very clean. And as far as modifications go, the current owner has added this Renline MagSafe smartphone mount, so that will charge your phone and keep it in place magnetically. And then also the current owner has added these Alcantara shift paddles. This also has the Sport Chrono package. And the blemishes to note on the interior are really just on the backs of the seats. Just a few areas of wear on those plastics. There's some photos in the gallery of the passenger seat. Center console is held up really well. And same thing with all the rest of the upholstery. This car has been, the current owner is an adult, so this recently has been adult owned, non-smoker, no pets, and no kids. So what that makes for is a really clean car, ready for its next owner to add some miles. So that about rounds out our tour of this 2014 Carrera 4S. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them publicly via the comments or get in touch privately via that contact seller message. Look forward to hearing what you all think, and thanks so much for watching.